Wow. There's no one here. What the hell just happened? I think we're back. We are so back. Right? We're back? Yeah, we're back. Oh, I guess we just wait. Hello, critics. I see you in chat there. Don't mind my birds in the background. I see you in chat there. How you doing, my friend? Excellent, excellent. My internet is not cooking. What the hell's going on with my internet right now? It is not cooking. No. What happened? Is it back? Hello, Armless Wizard. I see you there. Okay, I'm back. My internet is back. I see it. I see you there. Good. Don't drop any more frames, alright, OBS? Thank you. Hello, Armless Wizard. Hello, critics. How are y'all doing today? Oof. All right, well, I guess we'll start. So y'all have any questions for me? Because I mean, this is a Q&A after all. There goes my frames again. Am I gonna do a theory on ice and fire? Maybe. It's just the reason why I say maybe is because ice and fire is kind of like it's rooted in like mythology, right? And mythology is it's already written. It's like its own lore, you know. I suppose I could do some more research on like explaining the lore behind the creatures of ice and fire, which could be a cool idea. Yeah, it could be a cool idea. That's gonna go in the maybe pile. I have a couple mods already planned after Alex's caves. I'm lagging. Okay. How do I feel about hitting 1,000 subscribers within 3 months? It hasn't even been 3 months. It's barely been 2 months. It hasn't even been 2 months. When was my first upload? So my first upload was the Primordial Cave 1, and that was, when was this? October 18th. So it hasn't even been 2 months. And I just think it feels incredible. We put in so much work on that first video. And we put in a lot of work in that first video, both me and Pyum Pyum, who is not going to be joining us Q&A. But rest assured, you will see her. Not gonna tell you when, but expanding this fast kind of fits in with what critics just asked. It's very exciting. It's like the motivation of it's like the motivation of keeps me wanting to keep editing. You know what I mean? Like, so whenever, because these videos take a lot. These videos take a lot of work. That's why they're spread out between 2 weeks. You know, like upload a video every 2 weeks, and even then we're kind of strapped for time when we're working on that. But we end up getting it done, and when we get it done, it is exciting, it's cool, and it's a huge event. Can my stream come back, please? I hope my stream comes back. Okay, so now my stream is back. I'm sorry that it's bugging out. It normally doesn't stream, because when I stream, sometimes I stream on other things. Normally it's not this bad. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, what's my favorite cave from Alex's Caves? My favorite cave is the Forlorn Hollows. I know it doesn't have a lot of content, but I just like the idea of like cult caves. That's really cool. And oh, I fell. I really like the idea of, can I stop lagging? Hold on. Okay. Why is this cringe? Okay, we're back. It's really fluctuating. It really shouldn't be this bad. Okay, anyway. Yes, Forlorn Hollows is my favorite cave. I fell. Forlorn Hollows is my favorite cave. I wish it has more content, but I just like the whole vibe of it, the horror vibes to it, you know. Right now I'm not playing anything. I was chilling in the Hypixel lobby on Build Battle, because my favorite mini game on here. Will I do a candy cavity theory? Yes, I will. That's going to be after Forlorn. I should check out the mod species. I should check it out. I have it in a mod pack. I just haven't played through it all the way. I have to play through these mods to, you know, have a feel for what they are. Some aspect that you plan to expand on in lore. I know that I want to say that some of Ender Cataclysm's bosses, I know at least Maledictus is based off real Norse mythology. So that's something I can expand upon. Right now, I don't really have much of a excuse me. I don't have much of a clue on how I'm going to do it. I normally just make up the lore as I play it, and I've been able to do that when I've been playing Alex's Caves. But one of the ideas I want to explore is that maybe there's like another hierarchy, you know, or something like that, where like Ignis is, you know, the king of the Nether, right? And then he's got his minions being like the Netherite monstrosity or whatever. But that's one of the things I'm confident I want to explore with Cataclysm. But again, I do have to play through that mod fully. I've played through it briefly. When is the Forlorn Hollows video coming out? This Friday, Friday the 13th. That's when it's coming out. Hello, television. I see you in here. Aren't you supposed to be at work, television? Get out here. Just kidding, television. It'll be this Friday, critics. It'll be this Friday. Because Toxic Caves came out the day after Thanksgiving, and then 2 weeks after that is when the next video is coming out. We're actually kind of we're almost done with that video, at least the animation part of it. I'm just waiting. I gotta finish my part, which doesn't have much left to it. I think I have about 2.5, 3 minutes left to animate on that one. And why am I? Yeah. And I'm just waiting for Pyum Pyum to finish her part of the video, which she should be done by tomorrow. And then I just gotta do sound design, and then what's the word? Oh, I'm lagging again. One second, I gotta wait for my thing to stop lagging. There we go. Question, do you want to join the bedroom? You mean the Bedrock Revolution? It's about making Java and Bedrock equal, as in we both have the same mods, because I really want the Alex and Caves mod so much. I understand that, but what's it called? Bedrock and Java are both like, Bedrock and Java are coded in completely different languages. Yeah, it's in they're coded in completely different languages, and it seems to me that Bedrock Edition is very commercialized in the sense where Mojang wants to make a lot of money off of it, which, I mean, they're a business. It's within their right to do so. I don't think it'll ever be equal. I don't think Java will be equal to Bedrock, and I don't think Bedrock will be equal to Java. It would be cool to have similar mods on both of them. I just don't think it's gonna happen, sadly. I don't hate Bedrock. I actually like to play Bedrock sometimes with my girlfriend, but I'm more of like a Java main because I like shaders and mods, and I don't think it'll ever happen. If it will happen, it'll be way down the line when the mod is out of Alex's hands, if that ever happens, in the way that Ice and Fire is. But yeah. Lagging. I'm back. Okay. Again, I do want to say sorry about the stream lagging. I don't know why it's doing that. This normally isn't a problem for me. Anyway, are you planning to do other games like Terraria or at least Bedrock? I'm not sure. I kind of like doing modded theories. If there's a cool mod for a game that I like, I might explore it, but right now it's not in the cards. Bedrock Edition, I'm assuming you mean add-ons? Maybe, except add-ons cost money. So if this channel ever makes money, which I hope it does, because I mean, it's a lot of work. And yeah, if it does make money, then maybe I can explore some of those. It'd be cool. Will you do a lore video under Cataclysm? Yes, I do. It's probably going to be another series like the Alex's Caves one, where I explore a boss or two in each video to see if I can like merge them together. Oh, I'm running out of stream. What the heck is going on, bro? What is going on? Please be back. Okay. Come on. Come on. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Will I do Ender's Cataclysm? Yes, I do. It'll probably be another... Stop this! Oh, okay. It'll probably be another series-like video. Like the Alex's Caves one. I don't know what's happening. 1 second. Let me open my stream settings. I don't even know how to do this. I'll be honest. Okay. EAB's mods, maybe. I just gotta go through that mod again. I played it briefly once. To be fair, it also has better features. Yeah, I see where you're coming from with the Java and parody and whatever. But I don't think mods will ever be the same between the two. I need to stop lagging. What is going on? Am I planning to make a Patreon? I have channel memberships. probably not a Patreon right now. Hello, Dino Dragon. Yes, it's my birds. These are my 2 birds in the background. That's cool. I did not know the Amazing Digital Circus had their episode 4 coming out that day. I haven't even seen that. Can I stop lagging, please? Oh, there I go. I'm in limbo. No, I'm not in limbo anymore. Anyway, I forgot what I was doing. Okay. I don't know what's going on with this frame. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on with my... What will you theories on community mods like the fellow... Who is this person? I don't know what's going on with my stream. It is not cooking. Okay. All right. Will you theorize on community mods like fellow... Who is it? PEO50... I'm not sure who that is. The Oracle is the Dark Lord. Yes, it is the Oracle is a Dark Lord. Or at least in my mind it is. There's a segment of it in the video. Don't you worry about that. Have I seen Goji drawing? Because I have not. Birthdays is a cult ritual. I did not know that. That's interesting. But if a mod has interesting, to answer your question, Dino, at least I'm assuming this is your question. If your question is about will I cover mods made by the community? And the question is, or the answer is, if it has standing, like if it has lore implications, then yes, or it's a high likelihood of it. I do have a backlog of things I want to do. Where 2 mods overlap, for instance. Maybe that could be cool. I've already done a little bit of it. If you saw the Abyssal Chasm video where I used a thing of rice from Farmer's Delight as a thing of salt. I know it's not necessarily lore connected, but you know, and I'm also doing it kind of like with Alex's Caves and Alex's Mobs, where it's mainly just an Alex's Mobs cameo in an Alex's Caves video. They're not connected, like, but if I were to do though, I think that'd be interesting. The schedule is indeed looking good for release on Friday. It is going to happen. Do I have plans for any other mods? I do. Cataclysm, Twilight Forest. I want to explore Blue Skies a little bit. And other ones that I'm not thinking of right now, but I have it in the list somewhere. I can't remember it from the top of my head. But Cataclysm will be the next series I do. And my friend, Television, he's going to help me out with that because he's like the biggest fan of that mod. And Joy, you said, not Joy, Benjamin, you said you're pretty sure the Oracle is as the name suggests. And yeah, an Oracle is pretty much like essentially like a prophet, or not necessarily a prophet, but something that can be synonymous with the prophet. And in the lore post that Moon made of the Oracle, it's kind of like a dark prophet. And there's he makes a couple appearances in the Forlorn Hollows video. It's not like bent on him. It's not like make or break it, but it is definitely there. It's kind of like in this. It's a little bit more prevalent than when I talked about Tremorzilla in the Toxic Caves video. And I knew a lot of y'all wanted me to do that, but that video was already getting too long and we were on a tight schedule because it was Thanksgiving week. Could I do the Between Lands mod? That'd be cool. Will there be a separate video about Tremorzilla? Absolutely, there will. Will there be a separate? I already said that. Could you do Between Lands? I'll have to play through it, but yes, that'd be cool. You make theories about add-ons that buff mobs like Cataclysm, Apotheosis. I could. Right now, I kind of enjoy the Apotheosis mod as like for its enchanting system. But if I were to actually like play through it in the way that it's intended to, then I can definitely see about maybe doing like one series on the Cataclysm bosses, and then there'll be like a bonus video about how they got super buff. Maybe they were hitting the gym with the Apotheosis. Alex's mobs, I don't know about doing a theory on that. I'll have to. I love the mod, but I don't know if there's much lore implications in Alex's mobs. Yes, Tremorzilla will be returning in a future video. It's probably going to be the one. Well, it will be the one after the Candy Cave. Because I write in the scripts that I write for these, I mention what the next video is going to be, and the next video is going to be the Candy Cave. And then after that will likely be Tremorzilla. Of course, Tremorzilla, I'm thinking might be a shorter theory. Maybe not like the full-length 22, 23 minutes videos. Unless I can really like create or like write the very impressive story about it. I know there is the lore post of like the betrayal of Tremorzilla, which is cool. My mic's a bit low. I'm sorry about that. Is that better? Okay, is that better? You play Fungal Inspection Spore. I want to do an infection mod. I don't know if it'll be the fungal one. Although it is pretty cool. I'm interested in the Skulk Infection mod and the Flesh Infection mod, both of which I might have theories in the future, which will be cool. Yes, Flesh That Haste is one of the ones I'm interested in doing. I just have to actually play through it, you know what I mean? Void Worm lore. Is there lore to the Void Worm? I know it's like, I guess throwing the mysterious worm in the void, that'd be cool. So I might do a video on the Void Worm, now that I came up with that idea, or not came up with that idea, but like just thought of that. Might do a video on the Void Worm. But as a whole, from Alex's caves or Alex's mobs, I won't do a lot. I'm sure maybe they're like boss mobs, like Warped Muscle and stuff like that. Void Worm is related to Gummy Worm, if only. But yeah, one thing is for sure, we are only at the beginning of the channel. There's a lot of cool things I want to do. Right now it's hard to balance, like, well, it's not hard to balance, but I have to balance working and then working on the videos and then schoolwork because I still am a college student, you know. But from where it sees, it's going pretty good. Pretty sure the Flesh just already has lore because it's an SCP. Okay. Well, if it does, I'll take a look at that. But a couple infection mods I'm curious about. I just have to play through them, which will be fun. Well, yeah, I think that's really awesome too. Like whenever I first posted the talking about what Lead just said, but whenever I first posted the Primordial Caves video, when Noon posted the video in the Alex's mods Discord. I thought that was one of the coolest things. And to counter argue your point over here, Billy, the Voidworm is actually based off a Tapeworm, which is like an actually real creature, and those things are terrifying. And the Gummy Worm is more of just a traditional worm, if that makes sense. I wouldn't call the Voidworm and the Gummy Worm related. I think that'd be a cool stretch to make, but personally, I don't think it's the what is it? Personally, I don't think it's the way to go, the way to assume. I do appreciate that thought though. That was an interesting experiment to think about. Also, if y'all haven't joined the Discord, the Discord link is in the description of this stream, and it's also in some of the community posts. We would love to have you guys over there. We do occasionally plan on doing like some game nights, like Hypixel game nights or Jackbox, which was cool. Yeah, I mean, the Peakster where I don't really mind, to be honest. I like the content creator role, and besides the Patreon role I have just overtakes it. I think it'd be cool to have though. Crimson Kong would be cool to do once that releases. I don't know if I can do theories on concepts just yet, because I can't experience them myself. You know what I mean? Like, if I can experience a mod by myself, or like in some servers I have with friends, then that's when I can start formulating theory ideas, which is cool. Dang, only 84 players on teams? That's lame. That's an interesting, that's going to be an interesting topic, Billy. That's an interesting topic we explore in the Candy Cave Theory, is how it's still around. Because, I mean, candy has a shelf life, right? Because if everything is like proper candy, then that candy is gonna be it's gonna rot. You know, it's gonna rot and it's gonna decay. It's gonna rot and it's gonna decay. But we're gonna theorize about why it's still there, and how it still exists. For the Detour mod, I don't believe so. What's the Detour mod? Enlighten me, area. Yes, it would probably have to be cold. I like that idea. I like the idea of it being cold, because I'd say the primordial caves are really humid and very warm. It's kind of like where I live. But then I like to say that the magnetic caves is kind of I want to say the magnetic caves is like room temperature, maybe a little bit warmer, because of all the electricity flying around. Abyssal Chasm is probably frigid, because, I mean, it's all the way down there. Toxic Caves will definitely be warm and sticky. Forlorn Hollows, I want to say is kind of cold. Question: how did the dinosaurs get to the primordial? I think I did. In the primordial video, I did explain that, Benjamin. I explained how with the first extinction event, which was a surface extinction event, a lot of them retreated into the caves because there were some pockets of similar atmospheric content. It's a mod that expands below the void and above the nether roof. It's very much inspired by liminal spaces. One sec. I'm back. Sorry about that. Liminal spaces. It's cool. The back rooms and stuff like that's a very interesting. It's a very interesting. Like concept to me. I don't particularly find liminal spaces scary. Like I don't really find the back rooms terrifying. I love the ideas. They're very cool, and the execution's also very cool. It's just not something I'm scared of, you know. I like it, it's just not scary. So I'm gonna have to go into that detour mod. I'm gonna start like a little what's it called, notepad right here. Detour mod. Okay. Mod ideas. Cool. Like I played through a Backrooms game with my friend. I played and it's cool. I don't remember what it's called. It's the multiplayer version of it. It's Escape the Backrooms. That one was fun. Like there can be some scary things that go into it, but them by itself, like just the walls aren't scary to me. But yeah. Also, I have a question for you guys. Do y'all like this little live format right here, or would you rather just like have me submit questions in the Discord and I'll just record a video on it? Because I don't want to differ my content too much on this channel because I'm trying to focus on the theory stuff because that's the brand, you know. And I don't want to like flood y'all's page with stuff that's not theories. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Do you play survival? I do play survival. Survival is my preferred way of playing Minecraft. I have a hardcore modded world right now that I'm not playing. I'm just because I'm focusing on you guys rather than focusing on survival, which is why I'm running around the Hypixel lobby. Yes, okay. I will keep that in mind with the live format. Thank you guys for answering. But yeah. I fell again. Am I that bad? I'm not even paying attention, that's why. Pshaw, pshaw. You got any more questions for me on making a mod? I know nothing about programming. I took a robotics class and a web development class in high school, but that is it. That is as much as my knowledge extends. I think I have a lot of cool ideas for mods, but right now there's no way I can put them into fruition. What's a mod pack I've played that's blew me away? Prominence 2, the RPG one, is pretty good. Of course, whenever I'm like blinded by nostalgia on this one, but I love the original Crazy Craft, or not the original Crazy Craft, but some of the Crazy Crafts that are awesome. Because as a kid, I didn't know any of like the bad things going on with Ore Spawn. I just liked the mod, so Crazy Craft was fun for me to play when I was a kid. I don't play anymore, but I might be planning on playing like the Chaos Awakens, the relaunch, I guess, or the spiritual successor, the mod for it. That'll be cool. So pretty much some of my ideas, I am very focused on storytelling. I love storytelling in games and worlds and world building. That's why I like playing or like making these videos, because I can like express like my interests or my stories. So some of the things I like is, if I were to make a mod, I'd probably try to make it like change the atmosphere of the game. I want it to be like scary, but not like scary in like the dweller sense, because the dwellers aren't scary, but like something with atmosphere, and stuff like that. I guess I'm more interested in like setting up mod packs. That'd probably be the beginning of that. Is like I want to see if I can revamp progression, because I need Minecraft to be I need to like progress in Minecraft, if that makes sense, you know, because Minecraft progression is very linear and quite boring. So something with progression would be cool. Rad 1 and Rad 2 are insane. Let's see. Have you seen Abyssal Descent? I have not. Have you played other games like Subnautica? Yes, I love Subnautica. I like to play horror games. I like Lethal Company. I like Content Warning. I fell again. Am I lagging again? No. Subnauticas are good. I like survival games. I want to go through the Green Hell game, but also games that are like emotional in the sense, like Before Your Eyes is a very good game. It's a beautiful game. Under the Waves is pretty good. So I have a good amount of games, but right now I've been kind of on a Minecraft grind and like just party games with my friends, like Jackbox or Pomo Party or Gartic Phone. I'm unsure what Rad 1 and Rad 2 are. You might need to enlighten me on that one area. What's the Nevermore data pack? I'll have to take a look at that. What's that one about? And then critics, what's my opinion on MC Creator? I think it's probably like it's like a stepping stone. You know, it's like training wheels for modders. I don't think an entirely amazing mod can be made out of MC Creator. There are a couple like Born in Chaos, but there's also oftentimes a lot of issues that come from MC Creator mods, like compatibility issues. So I'd say if you get started with MC Creator, you should probably try to quickly migrate to actual programming, like with Java and learning that, because you'll get a lot more out of just learning how to mod Minecraft from learning Java. You know, computer programming is a very important skill to have in this day and age. And yes, I agree, Minecraft modders do not understand horror, which is a shame, because I love horror. Speaking of horror, one of my favorite horror games is Visage. Have I played Totally Accurate Battle Simulator? I have not. I have played Totally Accurate Battlegrounds, which is the Battle Royale, which was cool. Oh yes, I remember that now. Area. I remember Roguelike Adventures in Dungeons. Nevermore is interesting. I'll have to take a look at that. Primordial Caves need more dinosaurs. I don't know if they need more. It'd be nice to have more. I don't think it's like necessary, but I think it's cool to have more. I like the Manic mod, or the Manic data pack, which was cool. It's just over time, if you spend a lot of time in the Minecraft world, then horror mods just kind of like get boring. You know, I feel like the best way to do a horror mod is to make sure that it's an experience that doesn't last forever. You know. My FC creator mods are goofy. Most of them are, yes. You want to make a mod based off a 1916 war? That'd be cool. You would be a Galacticraft type mod. I loved Galacticraft, and Ad Astra and stuff like that is like the natural successor to it. The only problem with those mods is there's not much of an incentive to go to the other planets, at least in my experience. If y'all have a different reason to go to planets, by all means let me know. That's because that's cool. But otherwise, I just think some of these, like the space mods, like especially like Cosmic Horizons is such a promising space mod that just needs a reason to go to the other planets. Do you plan on making a video on the future caves of Alex's caves? Maybe. But I feel like YouTuber like Dirtblock have already covered that, and I can't really make lore about those caves if they're not in the game because stuff like that. Let's see here. Wish there was a way to make instance dungeons or dimensions for story-based mod or mod packs. That's true. That's true. I agree, Aria. Unknown. Wait, hold on. Have you heard of Better on Bedrock? I don't think so. I remember Better Than Wolves, which is a very classic mod that makes Minecraft immensely difficult. It rings a bell. I don't think I've played Better on Bedrock, if that is a thing. But it definitely rings a bell, that one. And yeah, I wish there are more. See, the space mods are high quality. Like, there's progression to it. It's just they lack in wanting to explore, you know? Like, everyone limits themselves to the solar system. And I mean, that's fine, but the thing is, we haven't fully explored our solar system as people, as humans. Like, we send probes out and whatever. Who knows what there can be? I don't think there's life, but it's cool to speculate, you know? Which is why I think making different... I don't know if, like, going to the solar system in space mods is amazing, because you're limiting yourselves. Like, the developers are limiting themselves to what we know off science for the most part. There's some exceptions, of course. They're limiting themselves based off what they know from science, when they could... Space is so big, it's so ripe for imagination, you know what I mean? Biomancy is pretty good. I haven't played it, but I really want to. What's your favorite Alex Future Cave concept? I love the Galactic Caverns. That's probably the one I'm looking forward to the most. The Cenote of Souls would be cool, mainly because it's kind of like... It's kind of similar to my own culture, which is cool. So Cenote of Souls would be cool. My favorite is... But my top three would likely be Paranormal Pit, Cenote of Souls, then the Galactic Caverns. Can I play Bed Wars? I don't like Bed Wars. I'm not a PvPer. I'm more of a builder. It's not that I don't like it, just not... I don't find it that fun to me. And the Flesh Pit is also one of the ones I'm interested in, because if y'all have heard of the Flesh Pit National Park, which I'm sure y'all have, it is a very, very cool horror story, ARG or whatever. It's cool. VOTV gameplay, something to do on the side. Yeah, there needs to be like stuff like that. Yeah, you're right. Well, I'm from the US, but I'm part Hispanic, so it's something that's close to me. Can I play build battle? I sure can. I'm probably gonna play guess the build. But I don't want to distract myself too much from... Lilliputian Grotto is a cool example, or a cool idea. I like the idea, and I was following the development of the Wumbo mod that Alex was creating. But that's been retired since then, and Lilliputian is something like that, you know? It is something similar to that. Analog Core, something like that, yeah. Space is unknown. Space is awesome. I love space. I have a bunch of Lego sets that are space related behind me. But the universe is so expansive, right, that literally anything is possible. And a lot of people find that daunting and try to stick with something easy. And because imagining a whole universe is crazy, you know? But the best thing about it is it can be anything, you know? Which is why I think that space, that space mods should be more imaginative with what they do. Stuff like that, you know, like I also like the Microve is cool, and then Great Oak is also cool, but I'd probably be more interested personally in the Microve of those two, stuff like that. About the Oracle. So I think the Oracle is, we explore this in the Forlorn Hollows video. I wish the Oracle would be made into the mod. I know it won't because it's a lore concept. Yeah, it's like a lore concept. Stuff like that. What is this thing? I don't know what this is. I just wish it existed. This is a mountain. So you'll see about the Oracle in the video whenever we release that one. And which is cool. We have some fun animations that are going in there. We actually spent some time in Minimator. So we gave some more poses. Do I believe in other deities and Alex? What do you mean 3? Do you believe in deities? And well, there's clearly deities in there, you know, like the idol and the god, or not the god, the angel. Yeah, like the biblically accurate angel. That is a deity, you know. So I feel like in the Alex's Caves lore, there's I wouldn't say there's one god. I'm sure there's many. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Ow! I just hit my funny bone. It really would. It'd probably be kind of it would be probably kind of controversial if I were to cover that one. But I'll do it anyway, you know. Because I mean, I love the mod and I love to see it grow. It's one of my favorite mods. It is right next to my favorite mod of all time is actually Fossil and Archaeology. I grew up on that, which would be a cool one to go to explore sometime. Yes, Billy, that is exactly correct. With well, controversial because it's the topic of religion, you know. So I guess it's more contentious than controversial. I would do it, of course, but it'd be awesome. But we'll have to wait till that releases, which in like 10 years. And if you think about it, even in the Forlorn Hollows, the Umberlord is a god, you know, because whenever the ritual happens, you can see it. You can see it happening. You can see the god manifest itself before it lowers itself into the. This is some sort of controller. No, it's not. But yeah. Using modular golems mod. Interesting. I'll take a look at that. I wouldn't call the Luxtractosaurus a deity. I'd probably just call it like. Well, it might be. It might be, considering the whatever it's called, the cave painting. The cave painting of them worshiping it. So I could by the strictest definition of the word of something that someone worships, then yes, it could be a god. I wouldn't call it a god, I'd call it, but it does make sense. A Grandmaster in this game? What the hell? Yes. I don't know what's going on. What is Bloodo doing? Have you seen the Pale Garden update? Yes. I want to play it, but there's I haven't gone around to it because I've been working on the video. I really want some mods to update to the latest version because I want to experience the trial chambers and stuff like the way in the actual game. I know there's mods for it, but oh well. Alright, Bloodo, apúrate. I think there's probably some interesting lore to do with the creaking and the Pale Garden. I'm probably not going to be the one to cover that one, because I'll probably let because I'm more focused on the mods, you know, rather than the actual game. Is my idea. How versed are you in vanilla Minecraft lore? Not that versed. I just like a lot of the videos that Game Theory does. I don't believe all of them. It's just fun watches. I'm not, because Minecraft's lore is so the real canon. I don't know. But how about the Dweller mod? I'm thinking of doing a video on dissecting a cave dweller. That'd be cool. I don't know if there's any canonical lore. There might be some, but of anything canonical to Minecraft, because, you know, Mojang's like, oh, write your own stories, and that's exactly what we're doing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what this is. Is it a bag? Cave Dweller ending explained. Yeah, that's the bad ending. I don't know what this is. Pat? I don't know. I might be dumb. I don't know. Pan. I'm dumb. Whatever. Minecraft movie might be worse lore. I'm excited for the Minecraft movie. I know it looks terrible, but I'm personally excited for it. Okay, now I'm gonna stop playing so I can actually focus on you guys more. Yeah, I mean, it's not so much making the lore of the cave dweller. It's more like dissecting it. Like, what's the biology of the cave dweller, you know? That's what I'm thinking. Because I know cave dweller doesn't have lore, but I want to see what it is, you know, like organically speaking, of course. I could probably, but admittedly, lead or lead, I can probably be more. I could probably be more versed in vanilla lore. I like the archaeology update. That really helped paint that picture. It could be entire vocal cords. No, my birds are fine. They're chilling right now. I say as they start yelling. Lead isn't so lead. Okay. You think there's any connection between the corpse warlock from EAB's mob and the Underzealots? Both have a black and red color scheme and eye motives that the corpse warlock worship something. It could. That's an interesting point. I'll have to play through EAB's again. I played it once, well, a few months ago. But I never really thought too much about the lore of it. I feel like it would be cool to explore that. If I were to explore that mod and play through that mod, I can maybe see if I can draw a connection. Remedy, interesting. I haven't heard of that mod. Yeah, see, that's why I didn't cover through Tremorzilla in the Toxic Cave video, because he doesn't exist per se. So I don't know how I'm gonna cover that. I don't know how I'm gonna make his own video. It's mainly just explaining like what parts of each creature is going into the Tremorzilla, like what part of the Lux, what part of the what part of the Hullbreaker, and what part of the nuke or whatever. No, it wasn't a nuke, it was a Tremorsaurus. Of course it's obvious, but I want to explore that a little bit and maybe like go over the written like lore of it, like that's in the lore post about the betrayal of Tremorzilla. Supposed to be tame. Something else I noticed that you don't use any toxic cave material in the crafting recipe. That's true. I'd probably say he would be connected to the toxic caves, because in order to bring him to life, you need to nuke it, right? And it is completely irradiated, right? And it's irradiated because you hit it with a nuclear bomb, which it comes from the toxic caves. So that's why I'd say that it'd be roughly connected to the toxic cave. And besides, it's even in the creative inventory, Tremorzilla's egg is in the toxic caves tab. Why is the egg glowing green with rads before being nuked? That is an excellent question, actually. Are you aware that in the primordial caves, the ancient builders had contact with Endermen? That's like cave people meeting aliens. I don't know if they had direct contact with Endermen. I know they've definitely seen them, given the cave tablet, or not cave tablet, cave painting. So I wouldn't call them interacting with the Enderman, but they definitely knew their existence, and they were probably scared of it. That's why it's in the scary house, the monster house that we were talking about. The main issue is if the player can beat all Alex the Cave stuff, why do the ancient builders get their butts kicked every which way? Well, simply put, because nature is brutal, you know? Of course, as a Minecraft player, you know, nature isn't going to destroy you unless you have a mod that does that. But if we're thinking of it from the perspective of the things that live in the Minecraft world, that actually live in the Minecraft world, they're subject to, like, disasters, you know? Nature is brutal, and especially in the primordial caves when the volcano erupted, you know, and before then maybe like a meteor or whatever. It's just a series of unfortunate circumstances that causes them to lose it. And besides, they were like early humans, and they probably weren't the smartest people in the world. I mean, they were smart, but they were probably, you know, stuff like that. And as a player, the player isn't in the world. Like, it's in the world, but it doesn't live in it. You know, you're controlling the player. You're its control. The people are, they have quote unquote free will in the game, of course. Yeah, they have free will in the game, and free will can harbor some unfortunate things, like with what happened in the magnetic caves. You know, they built machines, and then the machines rose up against them. Of course, it's not accurate to the law of robotics or whatever, but it was cool to speculate on that. Abyssal Chasm, it was just the Abyssal Chasm was about like not being nice, having the free will to not be nice to someone or something, being the deep ones. Toxic Caves was they were studying, you know, they had the free will to study, and they knew what they're getting into with nuclear bombs. Yeah, I always thought it was fun with the depressing cave lore, you know. I wouldn't call it depressing, it's just honest, you know, it's reality. Do you think the player is the same species as the society in Alex's Cave's history? That depends. Do you think that your character in Minecraft is part of Steve's lineage? Because if it is part of Steve's lineage, then yes, the ancient builders, or I don't really want to call them ancient builders. They were just like the cavemen, and then that just grew and expanded their society. But if you don't want to believe that your Minecraft player is part of Steve's lineage, then go for that, you know, because Minecraft skins don't have to be a person, you know. You can create your, just like you create your own story for Minecraft, and how I'm creating my own story for Alex's Caves. You can create your own story for your skin and for your own world. So that's really the whole point of this channel, is to share my story, the story that I want to tell. You guys are encouraged. Y'all are encouraged to make your own stories, you know, and I hope that y'all do, because I don't want y'all to take everything I say as fact. even though because then that's kind of like taking away from the point of Minecraft, you know. Minecraft is to create your own story, if that makes any sense to me. Maybe Underzealous somehow interacted with the ancient builders. You'll have to see in the video. Yes, your player is your headcanon. We thought some Minecraft players were some sort of force of nature of the universe, since we know they did not build the ancient structures. Since Mojang confirmed, did they do that? I did not know that. Some sort of force of the universe. I suppose that's an interesting idea, you know. That suddenly the villagers would be living their best life, you know. They're living their best life, they're building whatever they want, and then suddenly you come along and it's like ruins it all, you know. That is a very fun headcanon you have there, Led. I like that. The idea that the player is a curious God-sent architect, not born like a creature but sent to be creative. I like it. Alright, so if the dinos are millions of years without contact with the common cold, without contact go with the common cold, can you kill everyone in the cave? I mean, you could always do that. You know, the people are already dead in the cave, you know, unless you're talking about the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, they likely stayed, the dinosaurs in the primordial caves likely stayed exactly the same, like throughout their time within the cave. Like, they might have evolved before that, but I'm sure if you came in bearing an illness, they would just evolve and adapt like all species do. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. Any Illage and Spillage videos? Maybe. I'll have to go through it. I feel like with a lot of the Vanilla Plus mods, I have to work them into vanilla lore. So I just have to study up on vanilla lore, or at least go with what I think about it, you know? I can't speak on the lore of Illage and Spillage because I don't. The last one I played was what was that other one? That other Abnormals mod. Village and Pillage, something like. No, it wasn't Village and Pillage. It was Savage and Ravage. I played that one, but I haven't played Illage and Spillage. See, that's how you do it, neighbor man. If you want the full story of Alex the Caves to be the unmatched power of the sun, then go for it. Who am I to stop you? Savage and Ravage. Yes. That's what it was called, at least when I played it. Unless it's been changed to Illage and Spillage. Yes, this is a very nice story. There's some good chocolate that I'm eating right now. But yeah. That's a fun Dino Dragon. That's fun Dino Dragon. I like the whole like Avengers type, you know, fight against everyone, you know, Avengers assemble, you know. I think that's fun. That's fun. And then everyone in the chat ventured to the Grand Primordial Caverns to save all the dinosaurs of Luxtroctosaurus in 1997 until Bob Ross legalizes the nuclear bombs. Bob Ross would do that. You think he got this nice guy persona? Nah, he wants to become Oppenheimer. Dang, rip Bob Ross. So if the magnetic caves are made of 99.99998% iron, the only way to melt it all is to be basically at the core of the Earth. Well, that's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true. You don't have to melt it all at once. You can just melt it one piece at a time. It'll take a long time, but I wouldn't call it true. I wouldn't call the only way to smelt it would be at the core of the Earth. You know, I wouldn't say that. Go ahead, Dino Dragon. Make a mod about World War I and dinosaurs. Nobody's stopping. Don't let no one stop you. Do y'all have any more questions about the production process or any lore questions? Or like how we make these videos? Or like the future of the channel, stuff like that. Maybe I'll have to talk to that guy about him. I don't think I've really interacted with him. How many people are working on the channel? Well, right now, I'm the head editor, and then Pyum Pyum is she helps me a lot with some other parts. Like you can tell in our videos what she edits and what I edit. We have different editing styles. We also have my friend who does the skits in the beginning. And then I also have someone working on some art. So right now, I guess strictly speaking, we only have about 2 people working on the videos. Sometimes we'll have 3, depending on if my friend wants to contribute with his research. Stuff like that. Oh, I'm lagging again. So Pyum Pyum was gonna be here today. She was actually gonna be here at with the Q&A we were supposed to do yesterday, but I didn't know I needed to wait 24 hours before I could stream, which was a shame. When the Plummet cameo, or not Plummet, Plummet cameo sooner than you might expect. I actually have to talk to him about that, because all the voice lines are already recorded for Forlorn Hollows, and the video is already like, I want to say the video for Forlorn Hollows is about 90% done. Yes, thank you, Led. We really went all out swinging on that first upload. That fun fact, the first upload took us about 4 weeks to do because of how long it was, and there was a whole part of it. There was like 5 or 6 paragraphs. There's like 5 or 6 paragraphs that we cut out that were just unnecessary. That video was originally going to be like 55 minutes long. All right, Plummet, I'm gonna send you a friend request. Got it? It's gonna happen. I got you. I have an idea. I have a cool idea. There we go. So if the abyssal chasm is that big and deep, why no one saw the Hullbreaker? There should have been at least sightings since the magnetic findings. I'm sure they saw it. They just weren't. They didn't think too much about it until they became a problem. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, whoops. Waiting for my stream to come back. Yes. Oh, there goes my data. No, my stream. Yeah, the dino comparisons I wanted to do is just, I'll admit I should have done better research on those. So that's probably one of the more I only should have done better research on that part of the video. But otherwise, you know, otherwise I like how that video came out. Hullbreaker is not that dangerous. It's true, it's not that dangerous, but for my story purposes, he was, because he was cool. After finishing Alex's caves, will you make about other Minecraft mods? Yes, I'll do other Minecraft. Back then, the underzealots were so done with gorilla tag because the British kept on taxing them without representation. Because those Brits are trying to Johnny test their limits. You're so right, Neighborman. So true. So they decided to start a crusade in this desert. So no one's going to talk about Termorzilla being basically a big tumor cancer lizard that might blow up every second. Well, that's a given. It's not necessarily... Oh! Do Aquamarine. That is on the list. Aquamarine will be fun to do, about what happened with Captain Cornelia. Okay. Now a question for you guys. What is y'all's favorite cave or cave concept in the mod? Or like what's your favorite parts of the videos that we've made? Their Fortnite victory royale, but suddenly a bunch of gunpowder barrels came in the destroyed loot lake. That's RIP. Heavenly Hollows and Space Caves. That's good. That's cool. Oops. Memorial Caves and Tremors. Galactic Caverns and Chamber of Champions. I forget about it. It's such a cool idea, but it gets lost because there's so many different ideas that were being thrown out. Oh, it fell. If you want to be biased towards metals, that is excellent, Led. That is excellent. The magnetic haze is cool. I just think there should be more content to go with it. I love the shield, the resistor shield. But I'm not a huge technical player in Minecraft, so I can't do any cool things with magnets like I would like to. Yes, I am Mr. Theory Crafter. I'm pretty sure the Galactic Caves will get a tripod. I'm pretty sure that's one of the videos, or not the videos, one of the concepts for the second mob that Noon made to hopefully not influence, but like give people a better idea of what they'd be voting for. Mecha Godzilla from the Magnetic Caves. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a Mecha Tremorzilla skin coming out soon. Do. Never consider the possibility that Tremorzilla could have skins too. But Tremorzilla does have skins, yeah. I don't know. I don't really know if the retro skins are like lore. I don't know if retro skins would have lore to them. I know that the Tectonic skins, we did write lore for them. Because I guess it made sense. But the retro skins, I think, is just a fun Easter egg. Mecha Tremorzilla, that might have some more implications. But we'll have to see. Cloud storage is in the Alexverse. So true, so true. What is coming on Alex the Cave 2.1.0? We do not know. Somebody please check Neighbor's Man smoke detector because he's making this story and now he's silent. Well, he's dead. Rip Neighbor Man. Or he's being valiant and fighting the fire by himself. So real, so real. But yeah, cool. Without the spice trade flowing, the Underzealots were starving, so they decided to invade Britain for the 69th time. Then I won against the fire with the help of Barry B. Benson, but now my house is toast. That's how it is. That is how it is. That is how it is. The spice must flow. Alright, well, if y'all don't have any more questions, I might head off the stream. I do need to finish up the video. Unless you have a few more, then I can answer, but otherwise we'll probably be ending the stream here around 10 minutes. Well, there is cinnamon spice in the form of an achievement name. Yes. What is your very important question, Led? Will you make a server for modded Minecraft for the public to play? We're thinking about it. We don't know yet because that's a whole nother layer of moderation that we have to think about, and we already have the Discord server, and the Discord server is not that active right now. But if we get more people in the Discord server, we could offer it. Maybe channel members will get a perk in the server. We'll have to see. What are the numbers on your credit card? 42069. Opinions on Alexverse. I love that people theorize about the Alexverse. I love that people theorize about everything. Because it just shows how creative people can be. Like seeing some of the things in Alexverse theorizing is interesting, which is fun. But stuff like that, you know? Now, if you're talking about do I think everything in the Alex's mods are connected? Sure, that's a cool idea to think about. And I mean, you already kind of see it in some of the videos with where I just like sneak in a Alex mob reference, you know, which is fun. Can I shout out Bolivia after the tsunami? Is there a tsunami going on? I didn't know that. More lore. Amogus lore and Alex's mobs. I don't know. I don't think there's Amogus lore and Alex's mobs. I know there's the Among Us, but I'm pretty sure that's meant to just be a funny joke than anything specific. And I'll admit, it's a funny joke. The Among Us is hilarious. Cloud Storage is the prequel to Heavenly Hollows. That could work. That could be awesome. Maybe they sent too many gold up there or whatever. Maybe people are storing their valuables and the angels were like, hey, give me some of that. You know what I mean? All right. Well, let me see here. Yeah, I wouldn't expect, I mean, it's not that I wouldn't expect, but live streams won't be incredibly common. As fun as they are, I would want to keep like a stable, you know, flow of content of things that are like actually relevant to the videos. Like, so you just look on my upload page and you don't see you see the Alex's theory, Alex theory, Alex theory, or theory, and then live stream of like playing Jackbox games or whatever. So they'll likely be in like a playlist, but not on the direct upload page. Any ideas why angels are in caves? Angels are everywhere. At least if you are to be a believer in religion, angels are everywhere. They're always overlooking. They're always overlooking everything, you know? Now, does that mean I'm particularly religious? Not necessarily, but it's just how it is, you know? In the lore of religion, angels are ever present. They're omnipotent. So they could be anywhere. It's perfectly reasonable for them to be in caves. a let's play, if the let's play were to happen, it would not be on this channel. It'd have to be on a separate channel because I don't want to diversify my content because, yeah, or at least that much, you know. Or if we do, it'd be in the form of live streams, and it'll be unlisted. It'd be unlisted live streams. But of course, that's in the future. Things could change, stuff like that. But also, the let's play genre is so oversaturated. I don't know if I can really add to that. I feel like I think that I can add to the theory scene, you know, the game theory scene, with these videos, which is cool. But as for let's players, it's like, it's a lot. There's a lot of let's players, and honestly, unless you can really like get lucky, I don't know if let's play videos can get too much more traction based off a new channel like this one. If they asked, would you do a collab? Yes. That'd be cool. That might be in the cards. I mean, I didn't say anything. Alright, well, if y'all don't have any more questions, I will get back to work on the videos. And thank you all very much for tuning in. It does mean a lot that y'all wanted to ask, you know, hop in, engage a bit, ask some questions. Be sure to join the Discord for future announcements like this. The Discord is in the description. And also, if you'd like to support the channel, support what I do, what PMPM does, what all we do, you can definitely become a channel member, but that is by no means an obligation to do so. I hope you guys enjoy the oh yes, what's your last question, neighbor man? Someone post a drawing on Discord. Yes. Yes, I'm awaiting his question. Why'd you eat the dino nugget off the floor? It was a swaggy meal because it was before 5 seconds. The 5-second rule. That's what happened. That's why I did it. I'm not necessarily seeing your drawing here. Oh, okay. It's I like the trenches. The trees you did are pretty good. I would say focus on shading. Shading and stuff like that would definitely add a whole new layer of depth to it. Otherwise, you're on a good track to make good art. That's all. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed the Forlorn video that we'll be releasing this Friday at 2 p.m. I will be there with the, what's the word, in the premiere and stuff like that. Thank you all again, and I guess I'll see you on Friday. All right. Adios, me fellas.